Hey, how y'all doing? Good morning. Got to go. And we are almost live. Ladies and gentlemen, on your marks, get that, go. Okay. All right. Morning. How y'all doing today? Very good. Welcome to our first mini story webinar where we are going to create a mini story live. So just give me a minute here. Let me figure out how this thing works. This is my first mini story. So see here. So we can talk some of this. Okay, so first things, for those of you who don't know me, my name is David from exlenglish.com. I'm happy to have this opportunity to chat with y'all. Right now, you can ask questions here in the group chat box. Okay. And I'll answer them as we go along. Also, I look forward to talking with you all. So let me see if I can figure out how this works here. Let's see, we have 4 viewers already. Welcome everybody. So now I just have to find out how to get people in here so we can actually talk. Because I should have thought of before. But I didn't. So how do I get you guys in here so we can all talk together? I'm going to post the link here so if you guys can see this and click it, maybe y'all can come on in and join us here. Good. So in the meantime, I'm going to get started with our mini story. I'm going to give you a quick overview. This week, we had a vote. I gave 3 story ideas and I emailed it out. And the winning vote was 6-pack ab story. All right, 6-pack ab. So I got a bunch of pictures here for us. Let me go ahead and pull them up here on the screen so we can look at them together. So let me get this here for you guys to see. Fancy like. Here we go. Hang on. Let me just pop this over here so I can make sure this is working okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Hello, hello. Okay, hang on. Let me pull up the right screen here. Like I said, this is my first webinar, so I hope you guys will be giving of me. I think this is it here. Let's try this. Figure out and learn what I'm doing here. I think that's it. There we go. Okay, so the basic premise of our mini story is that there is a young man who is not very strong. Okay, you see this man here is very strong. Do you know who this man is? I think everyone knows who this is. Yeah, it's a nice strong man, right? Okay, so good. So in our story, this man, our character, does not have six-pack abs. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here because I see that there are people watching, but they're not in here participating, and that's probably my fault. I sent out the link to the event page and the link to the blog page where y'all can watch it, but I don't know how to interact with you and talk with you. Get you to talk with me because this is supposed to be a personalized mini story where we're going to create this story. But this is a technical difficulty that I'm going to work through. Figure this out. Hopefully get somebody in here. If you can't actually come in, no problem. Or if you can't come in and participate, no problem. Okay, you can just watching from where you are. If anybody has done OpenR before in Google Hangouts and knows how to help me out here, what link to send out or what I'm supposed to do to get everybody participating, that would be great. But in the meantime, remember to ask questions in the chat box there. And you can also get in touch with me through email. Got my fancy handy dandy email pulled up here, so cleared it out. If anybody wants to get in touch with me, y'all can do so and then show up right there. All right, so let's continue on with our mini story. Six-pack abs. Does anybody know what six-pack abs are? Does this man have six-pack abs? Are these six-pack abs? No, these are not six-pack abs. All right, so let's do some vocabulary here. You can see that here we have a man, and this man has a big belly. Okay, and on his belly, he has some red circles. He's trying to look like he has a six-pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, when someone is very muscular, they are very strong, and they're not fat. You can see their stomach, their abdominals, or what we call abs for short. All right, this man does not have six-pack abs. This man does not have six-pack abs either. Here you can see this is a before picture, and here's an after picture, a transformation. Okay, so you can see here he is not strong. He's not skinny either. He's got a big belly. He has no six-pack. And here you can see he is stronger. He has lots of muscles and he has a six pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last two aren't super ripped, but you can see them. Is this boy strong? No, this boy is not strong at all. He is very, very skinny. Okay, so let's continue moving on here. Look at some more pictures. Is this boy skinny? Yes. Is he strong? Yes, he is. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess he does. Does this man have a six pack? No, he does not. Is this man skinny? No, he is not skinny. Nope, he sure is not skinny. Is he? No, he's not. Not at all. Is he strong? Yes, he is pretty strong. You can see he has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 abs up here. Six pack abs. Strong. He's got muscle look strange, like maybe on steroids. This man has some big muscles, but they look kind of strange too. His big arm muscles. They're kind of weird looking. All right, who else weightlifts? Mr. Bean is a weightlifter. Well, I don't know if Mr. Bean is a weightlifter. And 2, 6. So these. What about our president, Mr. Obama? Looks pretty strong. We can see if he has a six pack here. All right. How about this man? Is he strong? No, he is not strong. Let's see, he has a six pack, but his six pack is fake. Okay, he's wearing a suit that makes him look strong, but he is not strong. So let's start our story. Okay, we're going to start our story here. There are people watching, but I think everybody's watching from the blog. So I sent a link to the, how you can join. I'll have to research and discover that later. So that next time I come and participate, hang out and talk with me. So welcome to everyone who's still arriving. Now we're going to move on to our mini story. Okay, so in our story, what's the name of the man? We'll call this man, oh, I don't know. Shall we call him Mark? We'll call this man Mark. Okay? Mark has a girlfriend. She's a beautiful, beautiful girlfriend. Woman. And Mark loves her very, very much. Do any of you guys out there have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Okay. Do any of you guys out there have a six-pack ab? Do you have a six-pack ab? All right. If you don't, are you going to do something to get six-pack abs? I don't have six-pack abs. I need to go to the gym and work out so that I can get stronger and get a six-pack ab. But I don't yet. What about you? Okay, and for you ladies, do you have a boyfriend? All right, so Mark has a girlfriend, a beautiful woman. Let's give his girlfriend a name. Let's call her Sue. Okay, so we have Mark and Sue, and Mark and Sue are, where are they? Are Mark and Sue in the city, or are Mark and Sue at the beach? Right, Mark and Sue are at the beach. You can see the sunset. They're walking on the shore. We have a seashell. All right. And it's a very romantic evening. So there we are with Mark and Sue. Now, let me just go ahead and see something here real quick. I'm going to pull out of here and pull up this file over here. See what happens. There we go. Okay. Just wanted to move some things around here. So after they go to the beach, Mark and Sue go to a fast food restaurant, and Mark buys some food. Right? So they buy some food. Look at that. There's Mark. That's not Mark, but there's Mark. We'll call him Mark, with food in his hands. What kind of food does he have? What kind of food does Mark have? Hamburgers, right? Mark has two hamburgers. Are these big hamburgers or small hamburgers? They're big, very large hamburgers. So Mark is eating, and you can see a little bit of his belly. He does not have a six-pack ab. He eats, how many hamburgers does Mark eat? How many hamburgers do you guys want Mark to eat? Let's say 7. Mark eats 7 hamburgers. Check that out. 7 hamburgers. Holy cow. Can you believe that? Mark eats 7 hamburgers, and his girlfriend is not happy. Sue is not happy with Mark. So what does she do? Boyfriend ate hamburgers. And every day he got fatter and fatter, and he had no six-pack abs. Would you be happy? Of course not. Women want a man who is strong and handsome, right? And loving and charming. Do you think you're going to have a loving and charming man who's eating 7 hamburgers? Yeah, he's not going to have any energy. Okay, So she complains to Mark, and she tells Mark that it's over. Right? It's over, Mark. She tells him that she wants a man with a six-pack ab. How do you think Mark feels? How would you feel if your girlfriend told you that she didn't want to be your girlfriend anymore? If she dumped you, right? When you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend and you break up, yep, you get dumped. Okay? So if your girlfriend breaks up with you, you get dumped. Or girls, if your boyfriend breaks up with you get dumped. And of course, yeah, how do you feel? If your girlfriend or boyfriend broke up with you, you could feel different ways. You could feel sad. You could cry. Do you think Mark cried when his girlfriend broke up with him? When he got dumped? Have you ever been dumped? How did you feel if you got dumped? All right. Or you could feel angry. Yeah. Yeah. What right do they have to dump me? I can eat 7 hamburgers if I want to. I don't have to have a six-pack ab. There you go. So, how do you think Mark felt? Do you think he felt sad? Or did he feel angry? Or did he feel both sad and angry? So, continuing on here, let me just switch things up here a minute. Pull this back over there. All right. Okay, so where did we go? Our screen disappeared here. Hang on just a second. Here we go. So, what do you think Mark did? That's right. He went to the gym. He wanted a six-pack ab. Why? Why did Mark want a six-pack ab? Because he loved Sue, right? He loves Sue and he wants a six-pack ab. So he goes to the gym and he works out every day. That's right. Every day he works out at the gym. Do you go to the gym? Do you work out? Do you work out at the gym every day to get stronger, to get a six-pack ab? Right. So, what do you think our friend Mark did? Do you think he worked out every day and ate pizza and hamburgers? Of course not. No, Mark did not eat pizza and hamburgers. He worked out every day, but he only ate sweet potatoes. That's right. Mark ate sweet potatoes every day. Pretty crazy, huh? Do you like sweet potatoes? This is a sweet potato. I like sweet potatoes when they're fried, which probably isn't very healthy. And I like sweet potatoes when they're cooked with milk. Milk and sugar. Yeah, mash up the sweet potato, mix in some milk and some sugar or honey, and boy, is that good for breakfast, fresh and hot. But that is all Mark ate. Mark did not eat any hamburgers, and he did not eat any pizza. He only ate What? Mark ate sweet potatoes. Yeah. And of course, he had to eat meat, right? Mark has to eat meat to get protein, to get strong. What happened to Mark when he got strong? What do you think happened? Do you think that other women started to notice him? Of course they did. So, do you think Mark still misses Sue? Of course he does. He loves Sue very much. But Mark doesn't stop there, just eating sweet potatoes and meat for protein and working out every day. How about you? Do you like meat? Here, what does Mark have? He has a T-bone steak. Yeah, T-bone steak looks good, doesn't it? Do you like T-bone steaks? Okay, what else does Mark do to lose weight and get a six-pack ab? Right? He runs, of course. When you want to lose weight, you run. Running is good for your health, and running is good for your heart. Do you run? How often do you run? Do you run every day? All right. What else did Mark do? He did push ups. Do you do push ups? How many push ups can you do? I could maybe do three. All right. My grandfather does push ups. My grandfather does, I think, 150 push ups every day. I need to start doing more push ups. How about you? Do you like doing push ups? So, what happened to Mark? Mark is working out at the gym. Mark is running. He's doing push ups. And what happens? He is getting stronger, right? Mark is getting stronger every day. And he's losing weight. You can see his pants get smaller and smaller. All right. And of course, if you want a six pack ab, you have to do what? What do you do if you want a six pack ab? That's right. Sit ups. Sit ups are good for getting a six pack ab, right? This man is doing sit ups. Do you do sit ups? How many sit ups can you do? I think I could maybe do two. I don't like doing sit ups. They make my back hurt, my stomach hurt, but I suppose that's because I do not have a six pack ab. All right, so how long does it take Mark to get a six pack ab? How long do you think it would take someone to get a six pack ab? Does he get a six pack ab in 1 week? Nah, I don't think so. Does it take him 1 month? I don't know. I suppose if he worked out really hard, if he ate only sweet potatoes and he lost a lot of weight, he might be able to get a smaller belly in 1 month, but I don't think he would have a six pack ab. Let's say that it took Mark 90 days. You think that's a good time? 90 days? 90 days for Mark to get a six pack ab. Let's go back and see if I can find that picture of the six pack ab. Where is the six pack ab? Let's see. Let's go back here. six-pack? No, that's not the six-pack ab man. Whereas there's the man with a six-pack abs, right? So after 90 days, voila, Mark had a six-pack ab. Good. So what happens? Mark meets another woman, right? He's at the gym working out and he meets another woman and he falls in love. He doesn't see Sue. Sue is at her house for 90 days. She doesn't want to talk to Mark. And so Mark gets another girlfriend. And now he is very strong, very handsome, and he has a six-pack ab. That sounds revengeful, doesn't it? Sounds very, very vengeful. How about you? Did you ever get dumped and then want to get revenge on the person who dumped you? I think that's a pretty normal feeling who gets dumped. They want to find and rub it in their face. Mark has, what does Mark have? He has six-pack abs. Sue with another woman. Do you think Mark goes to Sue's house with his new girlfriend? Nah, I don't think Mark is mean. I think he was just out at a restaurant with his new girlfriend, and Sue just happened to show up and see him there. How do you think Sue felt? Poor Sue. Here, who now has a six-pack ab. So, do you think she followed around? Does she try back? I don't know. What do you think? I think this would make for a very interesting follow-up. We'll say that this is to be continued. All right. So what I want you guys to do is finish the story. Sue, do you try to win Mark back? Do you will try to kill off the? Do you think she and Mark for having another girlfriend? I don't know. I'm not a woman. Are there any women here on the webinar? What would you do if you dumped your boyfriend? You saw him with another woman. How would you feel? Feel angry? Would you feel jealous? Interesting question. She'll be angry and she will attack him. I don't know. That's just a joke. Okay, so you are at another time. I want you guys tell me what you think to Mark and Sue. Very, very good. So, very good. We've been here 30 minutes. I hope this story. I see we have many people watching, but I think everybody's watching from the blog. Guys, I'm really, really sorry. I sent the link into the event, and I really don't know how you guys can. Here, I have the question and answer box. Ask me questions, but there's no here with a microphone. Maybe that's it. Maybe I have a microphone and a camera to participate. So next time, you guys come with your microphone so we can. You guys can ask questions here in the answer box, right in the Hangout box, and you can talk with me if you have a microphone. That would be really amazing. Okay, so anyways, what we'll do, guys, go ahead, email if you have any questions, any comments, send me your version of how you think the story ends. Okay, and I'll go ahead and record it, get it up so that watch it later if you didn't get the chance. No, I'm just looking at my configurations here to see why nobody is showing configuration. That's really strange. Okay, guys. Well, thank you all for watching. Maybe everybody's just shy. Yes. Okay. Anybody want to ask a question? Anybody want to say something? I'd really appreciate it if you guys could give me your feedback. Send me an email. Dave webinar was good, or your webinar wasn't good, fast. I didn't understand you, or I didn't like the story. Make a better story. Okay, but I really enjoyed this. I hope I have the opportunity at another. See you all later. God bless you. Have a great day. Don't forget to check out our website, exlenglish.com. All right, got lots of new blog posts. There's several mini stories up there. The most popular one is Emily's True Love, which was actually written by a student. And you can find out more how to learn um, English with the plain English method. It's got several worksheets and um, exercises in how you can learn and study English. It's what I share with my students who are learning here with me in Brazil. And also, we have the VIP English Club as well. I actually think that's around here somewhere. There should be a link for that. If you all want more mini stories every month, you can get 48 new mini stories, lessons, exercises, dialogues, and you can listen to them, study them using graded learning system. If you all have more questions about that work, we could actually do a webinar to talk about that. Go showcase them. See that? There's a link. Um, Clicking on it here. Hope you guys can see that. If you want, you can join us there in the VIP English Club. So you get lots more stories every month. These are the same lessons that I created for my students. I spent almost 2 years, almost 3 years creating this material. We created it with the students live in class. We created the stories together, talking about interests that the students had, teaching them new vocabulary words, new grammar structures, pronunciation. So each module has a specific focus that my students. So they're all there available for you in the VIP English Club. So um, if you want more English material, I hope you find us there. Or if you're already there, great, congratulations. I really appreciate you all being here. This is really exciting. I really enjoy having this opportunity to teach English and help people like you learn English. I learned Portuguese. I'm here in Brazil. I started studying French. So, all of this was creating learninges and taking them and applying them. I'm not really a teacher. I don't have a teaching degree. I'm just a regular guy, it just came here for me to help them learn English. And so, I've been doing it for the past 15 years. and I really enjoy. It's a lot of fun talking with students like you. Next webinar, some of you can as well, so we can get more interactivity. So next time, bring your mic, all right? You don't have to have a camera, but if you have a mic, we can talk. And I'll check and see if there's a technical thing here or if it's my fault. Maybe I didn't send the right link. See, there's several links, that link, there's the YouTube link, there's the video on the blog. So I think many people are watching there. But I want you to come into the Hangout with me so we can talk and participate. So I'll try to do my bring the right link next time, and you so we can talk together. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. I have another appointment. I have a student who wants to talk with me privately, one-on, and we're going to sit down and find out his level, do an evaluation, and create a plan for him. If you would like something like this, a strategy session, you can just go to, I think it's excelenglish.com/strategy dash like that. It's there on the blog. You can fill out a form and you can strategy session. I'll be more than happy to help you out, find out what your level is, where you're at, what your goals are, and then we can create a plan to help you reach, whatever you need. If it's speaking, if you have trouble under here, you want to know how to study English more efficiently, you have little time and you want to accelerate your language learning process. There's lots of reasons why people want English. Send me, hey David, English, travel abroad, I want to get a better job, I want to at work, or just because I like it, it's fun. So send me an email, tell me why you want to learn English. Also tell me what your biggest problem is. Hey David, my biggest problem is, and then whatever you have trouble, material, or speaking, I'm shy, I don't feel confident. Great blog post, 21 confidence. Tell me, how difficult you think it is to learn English, or where you're to, and I'd love to. I look forward to it, and I'll say goodbye for now a lot. I hope you enjoyed the story. If I see some people are coming in now, watch the recording. I'll try to edit it down to cut out all my mistakes and make it easy. Thank you very, very much for watching this webinar with me. I really appreciate it very much. God bless you. Have a good day.